So I did this speech for bullying at my school, and I wanted to put it over the internet, so here goes nothing. Bullying can occur anywhere, at work, at school, or at home. If you are bullied constantly, badly, brutally, you could get depressed, bipolar, or even commit suicide. Bullying affects everything. If you're getting bullied, you have a low self-esteem. You become shy, and worst of all, in later life, you're most likely going to be a victim of depression. If you call someone fat, it doesn't make you any skinnier. If you call someone stupid, it doesn't make you any smarter. If you make somebody want to commit suicide, or make them depressed and think badly about their life, it doesn't make you any stronger. I've been a victim of bullying, and if I had lower self-esteem, I would be starving myself right now. It's what's happening to people all over the world. They're thinking badly about themselves. If you have something mean to say about someone or people who are different, the people's names you know, the people's names you don't, people who have been picked on and have their friends put them down, people who work or are in school, it doesn't make you a better person. You're the one person who is insecure about yourself, and a lot of people bully others for reasons such as they're insecure about themselves or they're pressured by friends to do it. It doesn't matter who the person is. If they are tall, short, curvy, slim, it doesn't matter, because we all have feelings and deserve to be treated with respect. Treat others how you would want to be treated yourself. There's always going to be immature people who laugh at you and put you down. Sooner or later, you start to believe it. You start to believe all the rumors. You start to believe all the downgrading people put on you. You start lying in your bed at night hoping and praying for life, because that's your only choice. You feel invisible and like you have no purpose in life. You question your right to certain things, asking yourself, why am I here? What's my purpose? You stop eating. You stop caring. Stop sleeping. You completely let yourself go. You have nothing left after people's words rip you to shreds. You have nothing at all. You don't even recognize yourself when you look in the mirror. And you turn your back to everyone. They drown you in their harsh words, and before you know it, you only have two options. Either give up or become one of them. That's what makes you let go. That's what makes people look at you like you're trash even worse than before. I know what it feels like to feel like there's no one there for you. I know what it feels like to have a tiny grip on life and you're slowly letting go finger by finger, trust me. I know. That never goes away. Those memories and nightmares never leave your heart. And for those of you who have or are bullying people, think of it as if it were you. What if the kid that you're making fun of doesn't have parents? What if they don't have a home? What if they get beaten or raped when they get home? And the last thing they heard was you calling them loser or dumb. Or maybe you're telling them that they're no good and they have no meaning on this earth. Those words can be the very thing that makes them completely let go. You think that what you say doesn't matter, but it does. More than you know. So what if my dad doesn't want me? So what if everyone at school talks about me? I'll overcome that just like I overcame everything else, and so can you. And some of you, after this is over with, you won't feel a thing. You won't change your ways. You won't stop. But sooner or later, there's going to be an end. Listen to my favorite quote. But somewhere along the line, you changed. You stopped being you. You let people stick a finger in your face and tell you that you're no good. And when things got hard, you started looking for something to blame, like a big shadow. Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place. I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is going to hit you as hard as life does. But it ain't how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. Now, if you know what you're worth, then go out and get what you're worth, but you gotta be willing to take the hits, not pointing fingers and saying you ain't where you want to be because of him or her or anybody. Cowards do that, and that isn't you. You're better than that. It talks about how you have to keep moving forward, how you can't blame everything on anyone else because you screw up or mess up. It's gonna get better. It's got to, and we need you here to prove that. You can't lie in bed and define every word that someone says to you. You've got to prove that you can make it out alive. It's not just words. They matter. They can change someone's life, but it's gonna get worse before it gets better, and it's gonna suck. You're gonna want to give up. You're gonna want to lay down and cry. You're gonna want to hate the world and everyone in it. Do what you have to. Cry, scream, but don't give up. That's not an option anymore. Every single person on this earth has a purpose. You may be saying, well, I'm not good enough, or I'm not skinny enough, or smart enough. Who cares? You shouldn't. You have to put everything towards your goal and work at it every single day. I don't care if you're tired of being tossed around. I don't care if you're tired of moving. I don't care if you're tired of being hurt or put down. If you give up, if you let go, you're just going to be another statistic. And that's the last thing you or anyone needs. Be yourself. No apologies, no regrets, no fear, no insecurity, no doubt, no hesitation, nothing. Absolutely nothing can stop you. You're better than that. I wanted to talk about that because it's my biggest passion. I've been following along with my best friend, Jesse. He's the one that told me that it's gonna get worse before it gets better. He helped me through everything, and he died Thursday night, and he wasn't a believer at all, and he asked Zach and me to pray for him because he'd never learned how to, and he was scared to. He didn't know that he would be listened to and everything. Jesse was one of the ones that helped me through my depression, and I want to carry on like he did, and I want to start calling the things I read to my school Jesse's legacy, because I want to be able to show everyone what Jesse did, what he stood for and what he didn't. He was a good person, and everyone's gonna miss him, but we all know that he's in a better place now. And I saw a young girl post on Twitter that she was depressed, and someone commented on it and told her, "You're 14, you don't even know what depression is." Depression, it isn't in a certain age group. It's not like a nightclub or a gig. Anyone can have it. And like, you can't really define a person. When they say I'm depressed, they won't just openly tell you unless it's in secret and it's just you. They'll probably like text you it and know that they can trust you to keep it a secret. If it's getting worse and it turns into suicide, they won't tell you, anyone, because they're scared that they're gonna have to go to counseling, and that's the worst thing that could ever happen. That's what they think could ever happen. And I also want to say something about cutting. People don't get that cutting yourself is an escape for people. They feel better in their own skin because they have marks all over it of the things that they're feeling inside. It's a method to them, but that's not the right way to go. They need to know that they're loved.